Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel. It is time to talk about video 3 of our 5-part video series on how to plan a kitchen remodel, with today's topic on how to find a contractor / designer or design build firm, which is what we are, to remodel your kitchen. I will talk about how to find a contractor, the questions to ask, and of course the pitfalls to avoid. And make sure to stick around to the end to find out where you can find your free downloadable kitchen planner to start planning your kitchen remodel today. Hi everybody, my name is Kirsten Cobb. I am a kitchen designer with King's Kitchen, your local go-to team for awesome kitchen designs and remodeling. Okay, now before we get started, do me a favor, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to our brand new channel. We're growing every day, and you can help us make this channel even better by commenting your biggest kitchen remodeling or design questions below, so we can answer those, make videos around those, and just help all of you guys create more beautiful, amazing kitchens. Now, before you get all excited and you go out there and you just ask everybody if they're a contractor, you should really know what kind of contractor are you looking for. There are about 4 different strategies how to handle a kitchen remodel, which I'm going to go into. And once you figure out which strategy is the one you want to follow, then you can start looking for this pro to help you remodel your kitchen. So the first way of remodeling obviously would be to go out, look for a general contractor. A general contractor should be licensed, bonded, and insured, as all of these companies, and they usually have small or bigger crews in-house and then utilize the help of subcontractors. Now, the pro of having a contractor is that they have their subcontractors that they've probably worked with in the past. I think a negative sometimes with just working with any kind of general contractor is that they're not too fond of design and spending a lot of time when it comes to the design phase and the design concept, and they might just send you out, go over here, go over there, make your selections, but you're not really having this guidance to make your selections, to build this concept that you were trying to build. On the other hand, I think it's also very important that you don't just work with a general contractor that takes on any project. I think you should always be working with somebody very experienced in the field of the remodel that you're trying to handle. So if I was to interview a general contractor, I would talk to them, hey, how many kitchen remodels have you done in the past year? Could I please see some pictures? And what are all the projects that you guys take on? Moving on, you could also contact a designer first. And we sometimes have designers that come to us with their clients, and then we work with them. And having a designer, the really nice thing is that they will guide you through the entire selection process. Usually they will come with you to the different suppliers. They will have really good information about the materials. But again, you shouldn't just work with any designer. It's really important to find a designer that has experience in kitchen remodeling, because it is, really detailed. And if you find somebody that is experienced with kitchen remodeling, usually they will come with a handful of contacts of good contractors you could work with, and they will help you select a contractor and different things. On the negative side, if you have a designer that works with just a bunch of different projects, you just might not get good contacts, and all they could help you with is the selection process. So it's really dependent on the individual. Next, you could be your own general contractor and have fun with that. So just so you know, kitchen remodeling is a tough one. There's going to be so many problems, and don't think you're going to be your own general contractor and take this on unless you have experience and you are nifty in terms of finding solutions and figuring things out and keeping everybody happy, because that's really what it means to be, the project manager and your own contractor. Believe me, contracting firms, design build firms, contractors, who else? They don't think that they could hire a subcontractor better than you do. It's about all the in-betweens, making sure people are on site, making sure they have a good scope of work, making sure the work is done and prepped for the next subcontractor, because the next subcontractor will come in. If they can't work, they will give you back charges and trip charges. So it's really important for two things. You got to understand the scope of work each subcontractor has to fulfill to ensure your project stays on schedule and on budget. Otherwise, like I said, you'll get charged trip charges, etc. And secondly, you have to be so much experienced that when a problem comes up, you find a solution for it, because it's not nobody else's job to find your solution. Next but not least, you could also go the route of a design build firm, and that's what King's Kitchen is. So we kind of take the project from beginning to end, but instead of looking at it from a construction perspective, we start looking at the project from a design concept. So we take into consideration the budget you're willing to spend, you're wanting to spend or trying to stay under. Then we know which materials we can show you. Then we know which installation should we recommend, should we not recommend. And then we can set up your entire project. And I've just personally, from being in the industry, working for subcontractors, working for general contractors, I find that in remodeling, a design build firm is just really effective in terms of being effective for budget and the material selection and keeping everything on your timeline within your budget. Those are the four main different ways on handling a kitchen remodel. So really think about which kind of pro you're looking for before you start looking. Now, when you're ready to look for somebody, here are a couple places I believe should be your first choice to find great pros. I think the first one is really referrals within your family and friends circle. At least if somebody recommends you somebody, then you know that they've been tested and they did the work with somebody and you can ask them questions and you know if everything went well. Another great place, especially for designers and design build firms, to find them, I think, is House. Because it's so design oriented, I think it's a great spot to look for. And also I would try to see if the company that's on there has been doing a lot of answering questions on House, and that just shows me that they're really specialized in their field. And then another one would be social media. I think if you find people on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube just talking about their field of expertise is a really good way of finding somebody that's very specialized again. And then overall, I think you should make sure that you read the reviews and see if they have some positive reviews. I don't necessarily write somebody off if there is one bad review or something. There's always going to be that one bad review that somebody has, but just read in general, reach out to the people and just talk to them. Then where I wouldn't recommend looking for pros would be on Craigslist, for example. I know that some people found really great people on Craigslist, but in general, it's more one-man shows. A lot of times people are not licensed, bonded, and insured, which is really important if they're working on your property. So I just wouldn't recommend it. And another space that I wouldn't necessarily recommend is actually Home Advisor and Angie's List. And only because we've been on the other end where these platforms have tried to sell us leads. And I know that they take the same lead and try to sell it to 10, 20 different contractors really fast. And it's like a battle. And then you'll always have some contractors in there that will give you a really low ball offer just to get the project. And then during the project, hit you with all kind of change orders. So I just wouldn't recommend that if I was you. No matter who you end up working with, just make sure you check that these people or these companies are licensed, bonded, and insured. And there's a really easy way to find it out. You just go onto the Labor and Industries website for your state and you can find the contractor, look them up, check if they're licensed, bonded, and insured, and even if they have any open claims from L&I right now. So I posted the link below for Washington State. It's super easy. You just go in, put in the name of the contractor, and get all the information to feel better about your contractor choice. I will tell you the cold hard truth when it comes to kitchen remodeling or any home remodeling in general. There are 3 aspects to every project: quality, speed, and price and cost. And you are not going to get all 3 of them, and you have to be realistic about that. And if there is somebody out there telling you they can make it happen, they're delusional. And if you think that's going to happen, then you're delusional too. And you need to keep on walking and do more research and find somebody else, because you can't expect to get the best quality materials, the best installs, get it installed in 2 weeks, and then don't pay, a decent amount of money for it. I mean, you're just gonna have to make your compromises beforehand. And I think the more you learn about kitchen remodeling and, like watching our channel and reading our blogs, we try to help everybody to get experienced with kitchen remodeling and get the information they need before they start contacting contractors and firms, because then you can make smart decisions, okay? And then also, I think it's really important to go out and meet the people. I don't think it's a good idea to just blindly call different companies and ask for a kitchen remodeling bid. I mean, your kitchen could be anywhere from 15 to 60,000 or more, so it's kind of hard to bid that unless you come in, meet the people, talk to us, tell us what you're trying to do. What kind of materials were you looking for? What were you trying to spend? It's okay to tell this information, And then I think you want to go out and meet the company anyway, because these are the people you're going to be working with. And in the end, you'll probably go with the team you trust the most. And I totally think it's fine to get like 2-3 bids. Just be very honest with the different companies, and then be honest if it's not working out. Nobody's going to be mad at you. Actually, small businesses, they do appreciate honesty. And in the end, I think what you should always remember is that it's not about trying to find somebody who will promise you there will be no issues at all when we install your kitchen remodel. Because the truth is there will be issues and there will be problems. That's kind of the nature of it. You will have to find somebody that makes you feel safe, that you trust, that is an experienced pro, that you think can handle and find solutions for whatever problem may occur. Okay guys, now before you leave, I want you to comment below if you liked this video, if it helped you, give me a thumbs up. And ask away any questions you might still have so I can go ahead and answer those. And make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to get notified whenever we release new content. Right now we're on track to release and post new content every Tuesday and Friday. And it's been super exciting and we've had great feedback. It's a small channel, we're growing, it's brand new, so do me a favor and share it with your family and friends. We would just be so grateful for that. And then I promised you guys a free planner. So down below is a link. It will take you to our website. From there you can download the free kitchen planner, and it has just so much information that is important to tell you really when to do what throughout this entire process. It has estimated lead times on there, has a schedule on there, a budget, all those good things. And of course, if you have questions about it, just go ahead and reach out to us. And then make sure to watch the next video of our 5-part series on how to plan a kitchen remodel. Our next video is going to be a real fun one on how to make your selections. So stay tuned, watch the next video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.